prevention and treatment. That's why we're proud to introduce the brand new KBLA Health and Wellness Hub. This online space is built just for you, connecting our community to trusted health resources, culturally relevant care, and even access to diverse clinical trials and emerging therapies. Whether you're looking for information on common conditions, mental health support, or just want to stay on top of your wellness journey, we got you. And the best part, it's all on our website at KBLA1580.com. Accessible, empowering, community-focused. So just go to KBLA1580.com and click on the Health and Wellness Hub icon, because knowledge is power and your health is everything. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my nips.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Sons go through a very strange dynamic with a narcissistic mom as well. There can often be a struggle in the boy and the man to deal with autonomy, and it really interferes with future relationships with other women. There can be an internal struggle just to find your self-worth, and these patterns of enmeshment and neglect. You'll be idealized by your mom and then devalued and often criticized. Again, the triangulation happens, and you know, the narcissistic mom, when their son starts to date, nobody is ever good enough, and then they're threatened by the partner. And there can also be a very blurred emotional boundary that can verge on something we call emotional incest, where a mom will make their son their surrogate partner, will tell him that, you know, you understand me a lot better than your dad. And that's when the boy starts to become a caretaker, and mom shares things that she really shouldn't be sharing. It's a very destructive dynamic. There are these Oedipal issues that come up, and might struggle with intimacy issues as an adult. Her needs are always going to come first, and she might brag about you in public but then criticize you in private. The other topic that people ask me a lot about is narcissistic siblings, when you grow up with siblings who are narcissists. The sad reality here is that these are the first people that you know in your life. They're your first friends, right? And you want to have a close connection with them. You want to be able to trust and share your feelings. But often a narcissistic sibling, especially if they're the older one that is the golden child, and then another child comes into the family and they're knocked off of their throne, they can become very manipulative, and there's a me first mentality. They won't share. They'll hoard things to keep you from getting any of it. They can be very entitled and have this sense of superiority, and they struggle to be mom and dad's favorite. The sad thing,
ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the VOR, hour number 2. My girl is in the building. Y'all know what it is. Precious McGill. She's on fire tonight. Wholeness Wednesdays with Precious, man.
Precious.
Yeah. We in here talking. Man, this is a spicy conversation. Because I posit that modern day women are out here hunting men that guy explained. They'll take them broken if he has resources.
Quite a few, yes.
And then they'll perform all of the things, like that guy was Dr. Jim Brilliant. that was just speaking. And they'll say, oh, I'll take him right on in. Anything is going on in his life, I'll be there, I'll support, because on the back end, I'm getting something. ROI, return on my investment.
Transactional relationship.
Ooh-wee. So I can sell him nurturing. I can sell him empathy. I can sell him sex. All contained within our little relationship, and I control through dominance. Is this really happening?
Oh, for sure. Now, what that doctor was speaking of is a parentified relationship.
Ooh.
And the mother does that. And it has to be a narcissistic mother that does that. She usually has some co-occurring morbidity, but that narcissistic mother grooms the child to be her absent partner.
Wow.
To fill the needs of her absent partner. And sometimes the partner may be absent because of the narcissism, right?
Right.
They are participating in escapism. I'm too busy. I have to work. I can't be here. But that narcissistic mother grooms the son and or the daughter, but it's usually one of the children that is picked. They groom that child to be what they need. That child is the confidant. They are the holder of secrets, accomplice in crime, sometimes figuratively and literally sometimes.
Wow.
And what this does, it always, for the girl, a lot of times for the woman, she becomes a woman that does not want to have children because she raised all her mama's children. And she was the mama's best friend. Sometimes that parentified, now adult child is avoidant because she does not want to continue to partner with someone who could potentially be like the mother. Now with the son, when he's parentified by the mother, it takes a slight turn. That mother has then groomed him for every relationship that he will have thereafter. And then be in secret competition with the woman that he's with. And the woman is typically toxic because he's trying to fix something with the mother. So he's picking another version of the mother. Can this can nurturing break free this cycle? Yes, it takes a lot of therapy, a lot of shadow work, a lot of self work. But the first thing it takes is recognition that you have a narcissistic mother.
Acknowledgement, yeah.
Now, the narcissistic father is something different. But that mother, because she has that duty to nurture, right? It shows up in a very specific way. Okay? And a lot of men who have been parentified are giving praise to that, the bad BITC, what else comes that? Because it's some version of the mother. Sexy. She's dripping sex. She's oozing lust. Some men even say it really doesn't matter what her last name is because her last name will be mine. That takes away from the person that she is, right? They're looking for the outer, not really the inner. And really, your focus in relationship first should be to self. That's where the first duty lies.
Right.
But if it's all about the partner and keeping up a certain look and feeding a certain energy, they're going to be lost in the sauce.
Wow. This is good stuff. The VOR's on complete fire. Let's get JW from South Central Los Angeles back in here to finish his thought. Come on, J-Dub, this at the top of the hour.
Yeah.
I need you to wrap it up, brother.
Yes, sir. Allow me to wrap it up. I was making reference to balance and as well as order, because that was my mindset. But you said balance. And I just wanted to equate the two or compare the two. And I was thinking about how God said things are out of order, and He made how the woman could be out of balance if she leans too far to her dark energy. And some other things I want to say, but since you rushed me, I'm a fast forward. Now she made a reference to how the mother
watch yourself now, JW. Now you know you got time, but you can't have all the time. So I need you to hit it and quit it. Come on.
Okay. Well, at least give me 2 or 3 minutes to wrap this up, and not a half minute.
2 or 3 minutes is a lot.
Okay, give me a minute and a half.
You got a minute and a half. Let's go.
Person said, yeah, the mom can groom the daughter. Now, see, I already told you about one side of my family. I'm not going to tell you the details about my other side of my family, but I will say this. I have watched and observed things as a child. And Precious is 100% correct, because one of the mothers that groomed, I'm going to be real vague. I'm going to skip past that. I'm going to skip to her sister. Her sister was such a cold piece of work. She had people in the military take her to Hawaii. She lived off of people on the military base in Hawaii, as well as in China and Japan. Do you understand me, my brother? So now, I'm going to move back, because I know what time is winding down. I told you once before, you have women that call men honeydews, like a honeydew million. Honeydew this, honeydew that.
Yeah.
Those are the men that are henpecked. See, I told you on older shows in the past about the old folks' terms or expressions. She got that. Her husband or boyfriend henpecked, or he's wearing a skirt or an apron. You follow me? Now, yeah. So you always had this type of dynamic existing. Now it's on steroids, or has been really exposed to the major public. I would like to say, for several different reasons, mainly the internet as last, but I'm working my way backwards now. As well as women going to jail, to penitentiaries or county jail, and as well as the old school motivation reasons, because you observe it in the household, and you can see who the domineering patriarch in the family, raising the house by herself, being mama and daddy, and she had to act strong like a man, if she was or wasn't. So she had to use both of her traits that exist in both human beings.
Okay.
So it's a multiple reasons. You won't give me no time. I can go in a lot of details about.
Wait a minute, J-Dub. Hold a freaking minute. J-Dub, you've been on for 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
I'm good now.
You cooking, bro. I love it, J-Dub.
I'll burn his house down for that.
Hey, J-Dub, guess what you just did, man?
I'll be like your boy Leroy that you wanted to call Leroy.
Hey, man, you cooking though, Jay. I love it. When you cook, I let you cook. Come on. Guess what you just did, J-Dub?
Yeah, I bought South Central LA in the house. I'm
there go your music, J-Dub. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the smooth sounds of J-Dub from South Central Los Angeles. He just cooked up a whole meal for us to digest. He's always welcome to jump into the discussion and share. I love it when J-Dub calls. J-Dub just want 25 minutes. J-Dub, you can't have 25 minutes. So before I go to my next caller, let me just say this. Precious, what did you think about J-Dub's? Don't laugh, Andy. Come on. J-Dub's one of my people.
I think I think I need to say this. I am not anti-woman. I'm not coming from that at all. I'm not trying to villainize women.
Because you know they will pull your card. They will roll up. Precious, what did you do?
I am pro-woman. I'm pro-truth. I'm only talking about divine feminine energy. When it is balanced, a part of that is dark feminine.
Which I love a little dark.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I love dark
You don't want to go in the bedroom with all light. It need to be a little dark in there.
It need to be a little raunchy up in here. Come on.
It's balance, you know. But when a person is allowing themselves to be educated through social media alone, and this is an archetype that is being preferenced or praised during these times, you're gonna be hustling backward.
Right.
It can't be all dark feminine energy.
Right.
And because when it is, the relationship is transactional and it is performative. And this does not make for balance.
And then to go even deeper, everything you said is true. And then if you're self-unaware, you come from a toxic early upbringing, you don't know your attachment styles, you don't know your mom's attachment style or your father's attachment style, you don't know what you're carrying psycho-spiritually into this relationship, because it's only going to be revealed because relationship is mirror, right? It is a mirror. So again, like, a lot of the coping mechanisms, right, that come out of these toxic environment, for many people, it's unconscious. It's on autopilot in the back, and you just do it because, you know, well, this is what I know how to do in order to secure what I need. So the question becomes, when do you take the responsibility to go on this journey, right, of self-discovery, which is self-deconstruction, and then reconstruct a version of you that doesn't have that toxicity in it, so you can balance this dark side with the light side? That's individuation, right?
Right. Destruction. That's the answer. When destruction and wreckage happens, right? It's just like any personal awakening. And in any relationship, there's always going to be negotiation. You have to renegotiate with yourself what it is you want. But consider, if you will, for a moment, young woman who's been pushed to go to college, be in the books, and then she's pushed to be about her degree, and then she looks up, she's 37, well-educated, well-paid, and lonely. And she also maybe has an introverted energy. She can easily turn to TikTok and see, you know, you have to talk to men like this and you have to do that. And she tries it out a little bit. She's going to get results. She is going to get results because then she is like the ultimate woman. She already has it going on, but now she's making herself sexually attractive in her energy, right? And sex is something that happens before you get to the bed, right? So she's turning up that energy that men want to see, and when she gets a response, should she not balance, she's gonna keep tuning that energy up. So when does that person, just that one example of a person, get the opportunity to do better and bring balance? It's going to be the pain that she experiences when the spell wears off.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, they say there's gain in the pain. When we come forward, more heat from Precious. We got a lot to talk about.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out. Oh, Downy the rinse change. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. LA County's new Justice Care and Opportunities Department, or JCOD, is here to support justice-involved individuals and their families. The JCOD Support Center is now taking calls at 1-833-LACJCOD. That's 1-833-522-5263. Available 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. The Support Center is your one-stop shop for re-entry issues and court support. They offer court reminders,
vendors, connections to local services, transportation assistance for housing, court appearances, and childcare. The JCOD hotline provides personalized help to connect you with services that you need. And don't forget to check out justiceconnect.org for more information. Remember, it's free and available every day at 1-833-522-5263. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
On Thursday evening, November 6th, you're invited to the next KBLA Talk 1580 Altadena Town Hall meeting. This time we're convening at Victory Bible Church, 1497 North Hill Avenue in Pasadena. The town hall will once again be broadcast live on KBLA Talk 1580 from 4 to 6 p.m. on Thursday, November 6th. But you're invited to join us in person for this urgent and necessary community conversation. The theme for this Altadena Eaton Canyon Fire Town Hall is Understanding the Wildfire Recovery Compensation Fund. The primary focus of this gathering is to inform residents about Southern California Edison's newly launched Wildfire Recovery Compensation Program and provide clarity on eligibility and the claims process. There are plenty of questions to be asked, and only KBLA Talk 1580 has the right moderators to ask the tough questions, the right stakeholders and community activists to share their insights, and we have confirmed the participation of corporate executives from Southern California Edison to answer our queries. So be sure to join us at Victory Bible Church in Pasadena, 1497 North Hill Avenue on Thursday, November 6th. The event is free and open to the public, but registration is required at KBLA1580.com. That's KBLA1580.com. Light refreshments will be served immediately following the live town hall. This KBLA Talk 1580 Altadena Rising Town Hall is brought to you by the Black Freedom Fund.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
They watch it. They in there.
You can feel her coming at you. She's dead on you, you know she's coming at you. To resist her seems impossible. No, you can't do it. You know you can't do it. Hey, lady, what you say? How about some fun today? Is it yes? Is it no? Whatever it is, just let me know. Don't take me out. Oh, you make me shout. You don't care, you ignore my desire. It ain't fair, you just wanna tease me and turn me on. I wish you would leave, but I don't wanna be alone, no.
There are moments when a woman's presence stirs something profound in a man's psyche. An ancient layer of the soul, where ethereal, shadowy figures still quietly dwell in dreams and deep memories. It is not love at first sight. It is the anima, the sacred feminine within a man's unconscious, stirring awake. And that woman, unaware of her role, becomes a mirror reflecting his soul, a catalyst igniting a transformative process that he cannot yet name. Yet, for this process to begin, the woman need not be perfect. She must simply live fully in her original feminine energy, wild yet refined, soft yet unyielding. So, what truly constitutes the power of feminine energy? How does a woman, by simply being her authentic self, awaken the archetypal anima? In today's video, under the light of Carl Jung's philosophy, we will unravel the mysterious workings of the anima archetype, its impact on love, and its influence on the spiritual evolution of both genders. Stay until the end,
This is it.
as I will share profound and practical
We ain't gonna play it
exercises.
all. We just wanted to.
That's it.
We just wanted to wet your whistle.
That's it.
Come on, the playlist is on fire. That was Cameo, Alligator Woman. Come on. That was on the same album as Flirt.
Uh-huh.
Come on. I would have played She's Strange, but we all know She's Strange. We all know that record.
Yes. Dark feminine theme song.
Come on, the dark feminine theme song. Grace Jones was in the video.
Yes.
The song is about Grace.
She's dark feminine, yes.
Listen, I am loving tonight's topic. One of my favorite guests called back in. We got to get him in here. You already know what it is. Leroy from Inglewood is on deck. Leroy, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic, brother?
Greetings. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can. Greetings. Yes, we can.
All right, wonderful. So I have to begin appropriately. Precious, 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 precious.
Very appropriate.
Yeah, I had to start where we're supposed to start, on bended knee, brushing and kissing feet, and bowing where appropriate. You know, when the divine feminine black goddess, divine black femininity is in the space, we have to honor it.
Thank you.
So I'm just so grateful.
Thank you.
So once again, I can't say this enough times. When you bring these exceptionally quality women, Deshauna Johnson, Precious, and I can't remember the other lady that I really love.
Shalonda Crawford, Dr. Sunshine.
Yeah, honestly, Dr. Sunshine. Right? I'm going to talk about her. There's another one you had. She was really cold.
Hold on. Wait. We got to do this real quick.
Dr. J's.
It's Dr. J's birthday.
Happy birthday, sis.
Come on. Dr. Deshauna Johnson's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Shout it out.
My sister friend.
Much love for her. Love for her. Had a chance to meet her and her husband at one of the events. Oh, by the way, I saw you this weekend. Man.
Me?
Yeah. I saw you this weekend. You was standing by the table with the dude with the beard and the tennis skirt with the flip flops and the toenails. Yeah. And you had
why didn't you
a
say
beautiful black woman. And you had a beautiful black woman on your side, and then you went over there with Cornell and Tavis over in the corner, and y'all was chopping it up. You know, I saw you this weekend. I saw you this weekend.
But
I had to clean that up. You know, I had to clean that up. I couldn't leave you at the table with the dude with the tennis skirt on with the beard and the flip flop with the toes up.
Oh man, it's great to have you in here, brother.
JW was supposed to be there. Because he was there. He wasn't lying. He was there, JW.
There you go. There you go.
And Anthony to come back in. I've been waiting for him to come back in.
So wait, Leroy, now I got to carry you over. So hold tight.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna get in.
Because I already know
my salutations and greetings. Because I got love. You know.
Yeah, I already know you got something for me. When we come forward, we going back to Inglewood. Because I already know he about to cook.
Now I'm a different guy and I don't compare to many. But next to her, I'm plain ordinary. Not many can see the light blue aura that surrounds the girl.
He's on fire tonight. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams, exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. Black Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson is defending his proposed corporate head tax, saying big companies should pay more to fix damage from the Trump era.
The best way we do it is that we invest in people and asking our corporate partners to put a little bit more skin in the game so that we don't continue to balance budgets off the backs of working people.
The $21 per employee monthly tax would target large businesses to help close a $1 billion budget gap. Former Minneapolis officer Tu Tao, convicted in George Floyd's death, will be released Monday after serving 5.5 years. Tao held back bystanders during Floyd's arrest and was found deliberately indifferent to his medical needs. And rapper Cameron is suing J. Cole, claiming he never honored their deal for the 2022 collab Ready 24. Cam says Cole agreed to either another collab or a guest spot on his podcast, It Is What It Is, but didn't either. Get BIN News now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Farm Safe 811 starts with you. Always call 811 and wait for any underground lines to be marked.
Always keep safety in the back of your mind. Just stay humble.
For more information, go to farmsafe811.org.
Hey, KBLA 1580 delegation, your health matters to us. We know that information is power, especially when it comes to prevention and treatment. That's why we're proud to introduce the brand new KBLA Health and Wellness Hub. This online space is built just for you, connecting our community to trusted health resources, culturally relevant care, and even access to diverse clinical trials and emerging therapies. Whether you're looking for information on common conditions, mental health support, or just want to stay on top of your wellness journey, we got you. And the best part, it's all on our website at KBLA1580.com. Accessible, empowering, community-focused. So just go to KBLA1580.com and click on the Health and Wellness Hub icon, because knowledge is power and your health is everything. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminds you that we keep us safe. Every girl deserves a chance to shine. That's the belief behind Forgiving for Living, Inc. Since 1999, this organization has been empowering at-risk girls ages 13 to 18, helping them overcome behavioral and mental health challenges. Founder Wendy Gladney's personal journey inspired the mission to give girls hope and purpose through the power of forgiveness. Through their ambassador program, workshops, and annual conference, Forgiving for Living has touched over 3,000 young lives, providing mentoring, life skills, training, and tools for building self-esteem and confidence. You can make a difference. Visit forgivingforliving.org to donate, volunteer, become a mentor, or find help for a young girl in need. Forgiving for Living, Inc., building brighter futures for young girls. Visit forgivingforliving.org today. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
An official message from Medicare.
Couple more minutes, and we'll start this month's book club.
You know, I usually love a plot twist, but this year, I'm comparing my options during Medicare open enrollment.
You can't assume your current health or drug plan is the best one for you.
And you gotta make sure your drugs are covered. That's important.
So is saving money.
Review all your options at Medicare.gov. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Autopsy Initiative provides a second autopsy free of charge for victims' families who have lost their loved ones due to a police-related death. The services offered through the initiative include the completion of a second autopsy, disclosure of preliminary findings, and a final autopsy report. A police-related death is when an individual is harmed by police officers using deadly force, which results in an individual's death. Police-related death includes in-custody deaths, including those that arise during contact with law enforcement officers during arrest, pursuit, booking, transport, or incarceration. The Autopsy Initiative has a team of board-certified pathologists on call. An autopsy request may be completed by anyone with a close relationship with the victim, which may include the victim's spouse, partner, relative, close friend, or lawyer. To request a free second autopsy for a victim of police violence, please visit knowyourrightscamp.com. That's knowyourrightscamp.com. Then click on Autopsy, then click on Request. At KBLA, we believe in justice for victims of police violence. We say their names, and we don't black down. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
This is is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Get your hands on his passion. While he was scheming, I was beaming in the beamer, just steaming. Can't believe that I caught my man cheating. So I found another way to make him pay for it all. So I went to Neiman Marcus on a shopping spree. And on the way I grabbed Soleil and Mia. And as the cash box rang, I thought everything away. Oops, there goes the dreams we used to say. There goes the times we spent away. There goes the love I had, but you cheated on me, and that's for that now. There goes the house we made a home. There goes you'll never leave me alone. For all the lies you told, this is what you own. And ladies, when your man wanna get buck wild, just go back and hit him up style. Get your hands on his cash and spend until the last time for all the hard times. When you go, then everything goes.
I feel like, number one, it's a super toxic question to ask in the first place when a man is saying, what do you bring to the table? I really, in my heart of hearts, feel like a lot of women can't even articulate it, because although there are tangible things that we bring to the table, there's a lot of intangible things that a divine feminine woman brings to the table. There's something about an energy. When you get around a certain type of woman, that woman's energy makes you want to be more, do more, have more, just in the very essence of having her around. And mostly because that woman understands how to operate around that man. What I mean by that is, there's a lot of women, especially in today's society, that are trying to tell their men, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Stop telling that man what to do and start planting seeds so he can feel good when he's doing it, when he's doing the leadership, when he's winning and doing all those things, and you celebrate him like it was his idea. And some people may call it manipulative, and in a sense, it is. However, it's for the greater good of the colony. And I think that when a woman is in her divine feminine and understands how a man operates, and a man can be by the way, I do have to say this, feminine does not mean female and masculine does not mean male. They are not genders, they are energies, and we all have both. But I'm talking about their
Hey, that was tonight's conversation, and that was a very intriguing clip. She was saying divine feminine is synonymous with treating your man like he's a garden. You should be planting seeds to manipulate the crops. Ooh, Precious, how do we deal with it before we bring Leroy back in? Because Leroy gonna act up on that.
Again, it's about balance. If you were to treat your man like a garden, you would first have to check the soil. Because when you lay seeds in barren ground, there will be no production. So that comes with knowing the self and knowing what you're working with. This whole idea of trying to evade being captured by the dark feminine. First of all, she can only capture when a man is missing balance for his own feminine energy. Only then can he be held captive by that. We could blame the mother, but we could blame the father. We could blame the sun, the moon, the stars, Mercury being in retrograde. At the end of the day, you have to do your internal work.
Right.
And that does not include escaping challenge.
Right.
It includes dealing with challenge. It includes self-investigation, self-inquiry, and your focus should never be consumed with what another person is doing.
Right.
Yeah, you should be consumed with yourself.
Love it.
Right?
Love it.
In a way that expands you, because the nature of God, the nature of the divine is expansion. So don't be afraid of the dark feminine. She might give you a little run for your money. You might have a little fun doing it.
Might
you understand?
have a little good time.
You might have a good time. But when you meet the pain, then you'll be able to do your work. So.
Oh, I love that. I love that. You're listening to the VOR live on KBLA Talk 1580, where we always have a lot to talk about. And my special guest on Wholeness Wednesdays, man, Precious. You know who it is. McGill is in the building. Oh, she in here cooking. Let's get Leroy from Inglewood back in here. Leroy. Come on, give us your summation of tonight's topic.
Well, you started. I'm just so blessed just to see speaking. I really didn't even want to say much, but you started this week on some psycho-spiritual, schizophrenic, anti-spookologist stuff. Then you switched the next day. You killed God and brought him back alive at the same time.
Resurrection.
With the ego and the devil and the whatnot. You flip-flop folks and made them think and open up, in your special way. Mm-hmm. And then you come back today with the meiotic balance. And I'm just appreciative of what you do, brother. I'm just grateful.
Thank you, brother.
So,
thank you.
So, Sister Precious, I really just want to pose something to you.
Okay.
In love, because you hitting singles, doubles, triples, and home runs, and are we going to call you Precious Otani?
Precious Otani.
Precious Blaylock.
Precious Freeman.
I don't know, man. But I've had a chance to participate in multiple workshops and mentoring, and it's group mentoring, not me by myself, with multiple men, and we get together and work with the young men in the area that we're in, whether I'm down south, Midwest, or here on the West Coast. Mm-hmm. And one of the things we would have problems with is that the women would see what we were doing. They were saying, well, we need to do that for the women. We need to do that for the women. We say, yes, we agree, but as men, we have no business doing that for the girls, right? And we can help you with the curriculum. We can show you how to do it, but we, as men, don't have no business standing in front of young women doing the mentoring. We have to get the women to do it. Well, we couldn't get the women to work together, not the conscious women. Uh-huh. We couldn't get the conscious women to get together and work together to invest in the young women to be more ladylike, don't be the last girl at the party, don't dress for more attention than you're ready to deal with, how to sit, how to stand, how to walk, how to talk to a man, how to operate in a relationship. These things that we would hope that the women should be teaching the girls, they wouldn't. They just be complaining about them and pointing fingers at them. And so I'm really questioning on that tip, what is it that prevents conscious women, and I know the conscious can be a lot of things, but they are aware. They understand what's going on. They recognize the toxicity of this system. They know that they need to resist and stand against it. What is it that prevents that type of mindset of women from coming together and working together around helping the next generation of young women be better women, more Proverbs 31 than Revelation 17.
Well, speaking of the group that you're mentioning, there is a struggle for power in this group. And that is more about the psychosocial aspects of groupthink was taking over here. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to say that experience is commonplace, because there's some rooms where women are eager to collaborate and reach back and teach. So there could have been something fundamentally going on inside of this group. The number 3 in a social setting is typically always a problem, because you have two people who will be fighting for power, typically, socially speaking. So there could have been some dynamic in that particular group. Teaching women how to dress, how to wear their hair, how to attract men, these are truly lower level conversations. Teaching women how to turn inward in B, now that's a worthy conversation, because you're always going to get dissent in the group when you tell one to dress this way and another to do this, or don't tell them what to do, show them how to be. So it could have been the subject matter that was at hand, you know. So and yeah, I can't speak to that being a widely experienced energy, because the groups that I'm with, that I partner with.
Don't cheat. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's cheating. Don't do that. Don't talk no adept talk right now. We're talking about mostly inepts.
Okay. So therein lies your that might be a part of the problem as well, right?
Okay.
That could be it. That could be
Don't
it.
cheat.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I mean, look at where you start. You just rendered hairstyles, dressing to lower level conversations. What is the majority of the conversations? What is the majority of the reality we witness on a regular basis?
Well, wait. To be fair though, Leroy.
High school common settings. Come on now.
Wait, here we come, Leroy. To be fair, we live in a toxic society that pushes toxic narratives. So a narrative like Precious needs a platform like the VOR to elevate so people can hear that there's a different kind of voice. You have to understand, man, children are being handed iPads and iPhones in the crib as babies. Yeah. So again, they get indoctrinated with this instantaneous, toxic dopamine hit of all of this trauma porn that's out there, and voices like Precious, her voice gets kind of washed away. This is why I was like, we got to bring her here. She got to speak. She's got to be heard so that other people, because you know how it works. When you hear higher consciousness truth, it resonates in your spirit, like hearing a bell ringing. Right. And once the bell is rung, it can't be unrung. Whether you was looking for that message or not, I've been telling you this for a long time, Leroy. I'm here to ring bells.
Don't try to check me again, man. I don't appreciate being checked again, man.
But I will say this. I'm not as rare of an occurrence that people would think. One of the things is that sometimes people don't take a moment to listen and hear what is being said. And when you are going to teach a group of women that are perceived to be less than you or not having as much experience as you, you also have to be willing to learn.
All right, Leroy, listen, man, we got to push forward, brother. I love you. You already know. You don't call in enough. I need you more. Thank you for the insight. Thank you for pushing back.
Thank you.
You my brother, man. Guess what you just did?
Inglewood, City of Champions in the building. Bowing down once again to the divine feminine. Appreciate you. Much love. Continue to be a blessing.
There it is. Whoop, whoop, whoop. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. When we come forward, Detroit and Houston. Let's get it.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Yo, this is Zoe Williams, the VOR, and I got another incredible black-owned business for you. Your podcast deserves more than a closet and a prayer. It deserves a green screen that makes your haters jealous. Do you need 4K so crisp you can see their ego? Mics that catch whispers and rants? Hey, a stage that turns Aunt Mildred into Beyonce. Listen, all you got to do is check out OneStream.tv, Inglewood Studio Playground, where backyard dreams get VIP VIP upgrades. They've got cameras, mics, stages, step and repeat, everything you need. Lights that flatter people who never get flattering. They got all you need to produce the podcast of your dreams. Listen, their rates are as low as $75 an hour. Yes, really. Swing by 740 Centinela Ave. Call 323-296-4444. Once again, that's 323-296-4444. Trust me, my brother Mike will take care of you. OneStream.tv.
I'm talking lights, camera, action.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
If you missed the recent Left Coast Forum, then you really missed out. An insightful presentation from Professor Richard Wolff, a call to action from LA Mayor Karen Bass, an insider's view on Prop 50 and the government shutdown from Congresswoman Sidney Kamlager-Dove, and as usual, Dr. Cornel West brought down the House with a powerful closing keynote. And many of the plenary sessions were standing room only. Check out our social media posts for photos and video of what you missed at the Left Coast Forum, and make plans to attend one of our upcoming events. Our next Altadena Town Hall is Thursday, November 6th, 4 to 6 p.m. at Victory Bible Church in Pasadena. We're going to interrogate SoCal Edison's settlement fund and see what's really going on with this fire recovery program. And our KBLA Talk 1580 Community Health and Wellness Fair is Saturday, November the 8th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here in Lemert Park at Catch at Audubon Middle School. All the details about these upcoming events can be found at our website, KBLA1580.com. So thanks again to all those who supported the Left Coast Forum, and a special thanks to our partners this year. The LA Progressive, the Empowerment Congress, Community Coalition, Southwest Voter Registration Education Project, Partnership for Growth, UTLA, LA Care Health Plan, Black Progressive Action Coalition, St. John's Community Health, the National Lawyers Guild, the Weingart Foundation, and the Liberty Hill Foundation.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Yo, this song, this song is for all the women out there that have been lied to by their men. And I know y'all been lied to over and over again. This is for y'all, yo. Maybe you didn't break the way you should have broke, yo.
Trauma bonding music. Ladies and gentlemen, the VOR and his playlist and Precious. Hey man, we in here cooking tonight. And the playlist has been lit the whole time.
Every time.
Hey, I love it, I love it, I love it. We got a couple more callers. I want to go to D from Detroit really quickly. D, we're up against the clock. Please make it clear and concise. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Okay, with divine energy, I would just say with the dark female energy, we are groomed to do that. And then when we get married or partner with someone, we teach each other how to survive. And then on top of that, we have to learn how to survive without each other in case. Just like a military family. So it's a good thing to have that type of energy where, you know, you can survive.
Hold on one second. I really want to be able to hear what you have to say, but you're breaking up. Can you do me a favor and hang up and call right back, and we'll try to get you right back in? Can you do that?
Better now?
Because I can't.
I can hear her better now.
Let's see it. Let's see. Come on.
Okay, what I was saying with divine energy, with the dark energy, we learn it growing up as a defense mechanism. But we also have that gathering, togetherness energy. But when we partner or arrange marriage, we learn how to protect one another and to live without one another if in case that was to happen. So it's a good thing to have both those type of energies, and I'm glad that you brought it up, and I'm glad that you have a host, Precious.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You just brought Detroit, Michigan in the building. Let me get my niece up in here. You already know what it is. Attila from Houston, Texas.
Attila.
What are your thoughts on tonight's topic? Attila, you there? Attila? Where are you, Attila? Are you on the line? Unmute us. Come on, Attila. You know it. You know you got to get in here. Oh, man. Are we going to miss?
Sorry, my bad. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
There you go. Come on.
Listen. I don't know. I'm going to keep my comments to myself because, I got comments, but it's cool. Precious, I knew you was a water sign. Okay, let me continue. I knew it. My Pisces moon suspected it. But let me just say, I think the crux of this topic is, who are you without the ability to manipulate, persuade, or wound other people, right? Like, I think being able to really rectify what that means, I think as a woman is really important because ultimately, at some point, I know I have reached this conclusion. I know there's more that I could do to, how do I say, I don't want to say hurt somebody, but, like, you recognize in moments where you have the advantage, right? And I feel like I'm having to fight with myself to not do that. The reason being is because that is for me, it's a history in my family. Like when you talked about, what did you say? The enmeshment and the parentified child, like that's me, right? And my grandmother, my Gemini grandmother, Lord, she was the embodiment of this kind of like dark feminine energy. And there was a lot of things she would tell me, and in my mind, I'm like, that ain't right, Granny. But I feel that to say, like, I'm kind of like in this weird space, like understanding the balance, like you said, the balance between divine feminine versus dark feminine. But I guess, yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Attila, you have to try the spirit by the spirit, right? And energetically speaking, you got to take it for a little test drive. I'll tell you a great place to bring out divine feminine energy in the workplace. It's really a really great tool for gaining position. Tuning up a feature of dark feminine energy is confidence, right?
Yes.
But confidence coupled with ignorance, you just passionately wrong. But if you know your stuff, you tune your energy up, it will get you heard and get you seen. So you have to know when to use it and where to use it, right? Boardroom.
This is very true.
Bedroom.
I'm good with it at work. I'm not gonna lie. With work, that's actually been a strength for me. I'm always kind of leery with relationships. I'm not gonna lie to you because this is gonna sound crazy, but I have a tendency to attract like men who have like addictive behaviors. And I'm not even necessarily saying like addictions to other things, but like addictions to me, if that makes sense. And that low-key scares my avoidance. My avoidance is like, girl, what? Like, hold on, player, slow down. But it's the truth. Like, I see the pattern. And so I guess my question would be like, how do you balance between attraction and addiction, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
That's a weird question.
Like I said, you can't. Well, I shouldn't say you can't. When you lead with dark feminine energy, then that's performative. It puts forth expectation. You have to actually experience your own dark feminine energy to know how to balance it, right? And use your power for the light. Use it for gain. If you are using it as a means of survival, then
you're in trouble.
You got to get out of survival mode.
Yeah.
Maslow's hierarchy. Survival is at the bottom of the pyramid. Self-actualization is at the top. You reach each stage of change through conflict. So be willing to fall a little bit. It's not that you're trying out your dark feminine energy so that you can be all dark or be all powerful, because that's not true power.
Listen, I wish we could continue this conversation, but we only got 10 seconds. Listen, this show was on fire. I'll be back tomorrow with another slapper. Precious, she killed it. Thank you, niece. I'm a holla.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. 25 states are suing the Trump administration over the suspension of food aid during the government shutdown.
100% unequivocally, USDA does not have the $9.2 billion that it would require.
The lawsuit demands the USDA use emergency funds, calling the cutoff illegal and dangerous. Black Dallas principal Chandra Hooper Barnett was removed from Woodrow Wilson High School in Texas after holding a meeting with only black students, blaming them for the school's lower state accountability rating. She later apologized, and the district has named an interim principal while